What's up, guys? Nate Plummer here, winner. And I'm going to give you guys a little story, a little glimpse into my gambling past, and how I made $13,000 in one night at a casino at a high stakes table while being a little messed up. So it was a Friday, and me and my best friend had decided to hit up the casino. College kids, didn't have anything to do. Why not just head out to the casino? That's our favorite thing to do, is go gamble. So yeah, we were tripping really bad, about to get to the casino. Now, we get to the casino, and I am like, I can't even tell if I'm walking in there or floating in there. And my thing is, I like to go to the high stakes table right away, because the shorter time you're at the table, the less time it is for the casino to take your money. The odds are always in their favor. You want to get in, win, and get out. So I like to go to the high stakes table. If I'm going to lose $300 or whatever it is, I want to have the best chance to win the most money. So we head straight up there. And let me tell you, the casino was packed on a Friday night. This was before the pandemic. This was like 10 or 12 years ago. And it was a full table on that high stakes table. And we grabbed two spots. My buddy's sitting to the right of me. And we get our bets going. And maybe an hour into the night, I'm up $500 or $600. My buddy is about even, maybe up a little bit. And I start to decide to start betting $200-$300. It's casino's money. So what do I care? It's not my money. I'm not going to lose because it's not my bankroll. So I start winning with that. Before you know it, I'm up $2,000 or $3,000. And my buddy, he's kind of declined a little bit, but he's still hanging in there. Now, when I get up a couple thousand, I bet $1,000. It's casino's money. Might as well just keep going. I am so lit. I'm so messed up. I hardly know what I'm doing, except that I am focused on the cards coming out of the chute. Okay? And what I mean by that is, if you guys know anything about counting cards, you know there's a value for the high cards, a value for low cards, and a value for the cards in between, the numbers. And when you add those values up, you have a high count, low count. And I'm not telling you I was counting cards. Okay, that's not an admission of guilt. But I was paying attention to what has came out. And that's not a proven science on how to win money or anything like that. So don't go into a casino thinking you're going to win just because you saw some high cards or low cards come out. But I can tell you that I was in the zone. And my buddy had lost his money by a certain time. And I did not want to screw up the table. I did not want him to jump out or have somebody else jump in that plays terrible at the end of a shoot, mind you, because you can't jump into a table on the high stakes in the middle of a shoot. You have to come in after the shoot is done. Now, I keep him in. I am funneling him $25 at a time, minimum, so that he keeps taking the cards that's helping my hand. Now, I get up about $7,000, okay? And I'm as happy as can be. Everybody is high-fiving. We're all cheering. Everybody's standing up, high-fiving. The dealer's laughing. Pit boss is giving us the eye, like, what are you dumb little kids? And, yeah, meanwhile, I'm funneling money to my friend. He's taking cards that are helping my hand. And if he wins, great. He can have it. Got a lot going on here. And it gets to a point where I'm up $7,000 or $8,000, and maybe $6,000, and I put $5,000 on one hand. Okay, that was the max, I believe, at the table at the time. And Pit Boss has to come and watch. He was watching ever since I was betting $1,000 on every hand. And everybody around me is older than us and staring at us. Like, pressure is on, okay? You have to play the right way. Don't do anything stupid. Now, my buddy, he gets like a 12 or 13. I get an 11. Double down hand. $5,000 out on the table, I have a double down hand. What do I do? I mean, that's like, if I lose, I'm losing money, okay? And the dealer gets a 10. Wouldn't you know? A 10. And so you have to imagine he has 20. Now I know everybody says don't double down on 11 when you're facing the dealer having a potential 20. Okay, that's not a good play. But I like to make money and I like to take risks. Got to be risky to win sometimes. And so my buddy has to decide, does he hit that 12 and potentially take my 10 that I could have 21 on my double down and he busts out? Or does he just stay and leave the 10 for me? Now, it was a big deal at the time. Everybody's watching this. This is not like an isolated thing between me and him. Everybody is watching. And I tell him, I say, just take a card. Just take a card. And play it normal. Because you're facing a 20, you would normally hit. Okay? He hits. He gets a 7 or an 8. He makes a nice hand. He's got like 19 or 20. And so it comes to me. What are you going to do, Mr. Big Shot? You got $5,000 out on the table. Are you going to double down or not? And I was pretty messed up. I wasn't feeling too much fear. More like anxious to see what's going to happen. And so they asked me. I said, all right. I doubled down. I got $10,000 out on the table. Okay? And they give me my double down card down. Now, I'm like, what the hell? What am I can't even... he asked me, I'll say that, he asked me, and I said down. But I don't even know what I have. He goes around the table, everybody plays correctly, I'm not mad at anybody, and it comes back to the dealer. Now he says, you want to see what you have first before I flip over my card? And I said, alright. He flips over my card on my 11 that I doubled down on with $10,000, and it's an ace. For 12. I only have 12. And the dealer is looking at me like, I can't believe you blew it, kid. I can't believe you blew it. And my buddy's looking at me and I'm just shaking my head. I can't believe I'm going to lose this amount of money after I have been up all night. And my best friend, he keeps looking at me. He says, Nate, don't worry. Nate, don't worry. I bet you, I can feel it. I can tell. He's got a 6. He's got a 6 under his 10 for 16, which would make the dealer have to take another card until he gets to 17, if you don't know the rules. And he says he's got a 6 under there, 16, and he's going to bust. He's going to bust. And I'm looking at him like, I just lost that much money, and that's all you're going to say about it? And the dealer flips over his card. He's got 16. My friend was right. And he has to hit. He pulls out that card, and I swear that probably took about 5 minutes to have him flip over that card in my head. It took forever. Slow motion. Flips it over. It's a 6. He busts out 22. I win $10,000 on the table. My friend, everybody's up high-fiving. Everybody's going crazy. I mean, there was like yelling. The pit boss, stupid kids, taking my money. And everybody's just going crazy. I couldn't believe it. My heart was pounding. I told the dealer I probably lost 3 years of my life on that one hand. And we were so excited. The dealer said, kid, you need to take that money home. But I didn't. I kept playing. I lost a couple more thousand because obviously that would have been up like 15 or 16,000. I lost a couple more thousand back. Ended up taking 13,000 profit out of the casino. But a little side note to the story. I didn't just go to the cashier and just say, here's my chips and I won. We took the chips out of the casino because we were so paranoid that somebody was going to follow us. And this could be because we were messed up. I don't know. But we were so paranoid somebody was going to follow us and try and take and steal our money in the parking lot. We walked around the casino all over for like a half an hour trying to find a good exit to leave. We took the chips. We went and got a hotel room in the city where the casino is. We put the chips on the bed, took pictures with it. Hey, we have all these Barney chips, which are $500 chips, if you don't know what that is. And the only one higher than that are, we call them pumpkin chips. They're orange. They're $1,000 chips. But they didn't have any of these $1,000 chips in the dealer's bankroll that sits in front of the dealer. Okay, so I had all Barney chips. You can imagine like $13,000 and $500 chips is quite a bit of chips. And We went back to the casino without the chips, hid the chips under the bed or in the mattress or something, and we asked the cashier, we said, ma'am, what if I had, say, $13,000 in poker chips? Can I cash them in here? Would there be taxes taken out? Are you guys going to take any money from it? I mean, I didn't know. I was a college kid. And I had won a couple $1,000s at a time before this. I killed that month, by the way. But not this much at one time, okay? And so we go back, we go get the chips, bring them back. No taxes are taken out on the tables and only on slot machines because it's like a one-time hit type of thing when you win a jackpot. But yeah, so they give me a huge wad of money like this with a couple rubber bands on it. I mean, it won't even close. And we take that back to the hotel room, take pictures with the money and all that, get cigars. We're stupid college kids. And we head back to the casino. I hid the money, extra money I didn't take with me, in like the toilet or under the toilet because I was so paranoid that a cleaning lady would come in and take this money and steal it from me, or somebody would, you know. And yeah, we go back. I lose, I don't know, a little bit more, but it wasn't much. It was just a few $100s, and that was probably one of the single greatest nights of my life for gambling. It was pretty awesome. And I just remember thinking, I was so messed up right now, and I just won all this money. I don't even know what to do with myself. But yeah, that's story time on the casino, how I made $13,000 in one night at the high stakes table while being a little messed up. And it was quite a bit of fun. But guys, don't do that stuff. Don't be crazy. Sometimes you need to be risky to win. I'm not going to lie to you. But there's probably some bad examples set in this story. So if you're watching, I'm glad you followed along with the story. And I think that month, I'll just tell you guys a side note, I think I won like 20-something thousand dollars in that entire month. I still have the year-end statement that you can get from the casino, and I still have that in an envelope, and I keep that with me to prove to people that I won that much, because I was coming back winning a couple $1,000s at a time for a while, and people weren't believing me for whatever reason. Maybe I don't look believable. But yeah, so I had to take pictures, I had the year-end statement, I had all this stuff. That's my story. Subscribe to the channel, and I'll teach you guys some strategy and tips on how to win money with poker chips at a casino. And like the video, give a thumbs up. And I'm Nate Plummer, and good luck.
There's a party in your head, I can see it. Your eyes, they tell me everything. And even if you don't wanna